All right, everybody, we are here today with another episode of the Indecision, episode number 3. We're going big today. We bring in the heat, just know. And by the way, welcome back. Welcome back. With that being said, my name is J.S. Gallo.
What do you do, fellas? Yeah, man, glad to be back with you guys. Like you said, special episode number 3. I go by the name of Pacho.
And you already know who this is. This is Omizzy. And yes, we're pulling out the wine for this one. At least I am. And we're about to get down to business, give you everything that episode 3 has to offer. And you already know where we're going with this one. The 3 of all threes. Welcome to episode 333. I don't know what else you can call it. It's spectacular. We're celebrating greatness today. And I'm going to hand it to the other two fellows in just a second. But I just want you to know, hey, we appreciate everybody out there listening, putting in the time, the effort to hear us out, even if it's for a couple of minutes a day, 5 minutes a day, or if you put down the whole episode. We appreciate y'all. Welcome to the Indecision.
Hey.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, like he said, this is the ultimate limited edition, 3 for 3, episode 3. That 3 just means something else to us. I have to say probably on behalf of myself that the number 3 is arguably one of the greatest non-birthday numbers. And it's just something special, especially down here in Miami, because, down here we call it Wade County.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Big facts,
yeah,
man. And let me just put an apology out there. I'm not wearing no Heat gear right now because Marlins playoff game is coming up at 2. So, I'm saving my gear for later, so it stays fresh and crispy for the Wade game. Oh, I'm saying Wade game, man. Heat game. But Wade gonna be watching. He might even be a fan in there too, man. His one of his boys is playing and his team. So this is gonna be interesting day for Florida sports.
Definitely, man. He's gonna enjoy that game. And also, man, kind of feels back like old school days when the Heat were like underdogs and now they're showing up again. Man, I'm glad to be in the finals again. Glad to be in the finals, man.
I got the 06 right there on the wall, man. You know what I'm saying? What a team. It's like sometimes those unexpected ones taste the best. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Those like you look at the big 3, it was like it was expected. This is earned. This is like literally like we have a bunch of young players, bro. Some of the players that are balling in our Boston series are barely over 25. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a great feeling to have a team that wasn't expected to be there make it to the finals. And ultimately, to me, the season's a win regardless of what happens.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think like all the pressure is gonna be on the Lakers. Definitely not on us because like nobody expected to be there. Everybody thought we were gonna get swept by the Bucks. End up winning 4-1. Then now we have the Celtics. I mean, come on.
So let me ask you something, Pacho. Does your superstition toward the Heat games, does that continue in finals or do you avoid that at some point?
Okay.
Because we might have to vote on this right here, right now. Settle this. We might have to settle this right here, right now, in front of the people.
All I gotta say is that on the last game with the Celtics, I watched the last 2 minutes. I'm gonna say.
I had a feeling.
When Bam went crazy? Yeah. I watched it when they started scoring out. They tied us. They were over by 2 points. And then Bam started going crazy. And then, I watched the end of the game. I was happy, but I was just like, still not watching it. I mean, I might watch again, like, last minute if I see the score kind of like, if the score is too tight, I'll be like, okay, turn it off again, go to sleep, and then wait for tomorrow, man. But no, yeah, I ain't watching no games.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow, that's very.
I mean, if the Heat are up 3-1, then I'll probably watch the last game. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to.
But, I was even gonna say like, hey man, we in the finals. This doesn't happen too often. Let's just manifest this shit. Put all energy, all eyes. Let's just fucking unite and let's fucking embrace and enjoy this moment.
Don't get me wrong, like you said.
That's just my outlook. I don't know. That's just me.
No, definitely. I feel you, man. I mean, like you said, it's not like it always happens. So it's not like crazy. And it's been a few years now that we haven't seen the Heat in the finals. But, man, I just want another chip, man.
Yes, sir.
So I'll do what I have to do. I'll do my part. Man.
Hey, but don't forget we already got a banner, bro. Shout out Eastern Conference champs, man. We got a banner. 2020
here. Man, let's give the Miami Heat a round of applause.
Hey.
Straight up.
God damn, it feels so good to be back. 6 years it's been. Wow.
We do nice on those shortened seasons, bro.
Hey.
We good with those shortened seasons.
Hey,
Around here, we call it asterisk. We'll take every goddamn asterisk we can
I
take.
have no problem, bro. I have no problem with an asterisk, man. Straight up.
man.
Speaking of asterisks, man, is it safe to say that Dwayne Wade would arguably be like one of the greatest players in the history of basketball if certain things didn't happen and like the whole injury bug thing happened? Not to be biased and all that, but man, the numbers he put up just with what he had and what he did is like fucking phenomenal.
Oh yeah, I think so, bro. I mean, also like, look at when he came in and when he won that championship in 06. I mean,
third fucking year. Which, by the way,
it's
it's
been
Cam's third year. So this is the first time since Dwayne Wade, third year finals. Let's maybe.
hey, but it's just crazy, man. Because like I never seen like a rookie like that. Basically, even though he's been 3 years in the league, but it was just like still, man, to like carry a team like that. I mean, not feel the pressure of being a superstar, you know? Because I mean, look at LeBron. I mean, didn't win until he got here.
Yeah, man.
So it's like crazy.
One thing I would like, piggyback off of what you said, Pacho, is that like LeBron and Carmelo were arguably the two best players coming into that draft. Yeah. Ran up the votes for Rookie of the Year. Both of them were seen as like these two prolific type players. And then look who was the one that ended up getting the ring first, man. The one that possibly, like, if Miami didn't see him play or train or whatever, we would have went with Bosh as a pick. Bosh was thinking he was going to get drafted by the Heat. You know what I'm saying? So, and who knows if Bosh would have stayed on there, who knows what could have happened? You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man.
The world.
So, exactly. So it's one of those situations where it's just amazing to see where he was ranked in that first year in rookie votes and all that. And to see that on his third year, he did it. And let's not like take away, because even though he did it on year 3, there was a lot of games that got him to that level. Like you had,
hell yeah.
You had that first year where we had Karan Butler, Brian Grant, Lamar Odom, all these players. We made it to, if I'm not mistaken, the second round, and we lost to the Pacers. But we put away a really good Hornet squad that had Baron Davis, that had the David Wesleys. A lot of these, great Hornets players are now, I think they're considered the Pelicans. But overall, you saw that. The second year, you saw us go against, I believe it was the Pacers again, but we put them out. I think we had Bobcats. No, that was the third year. Third year, we had Bobcats, I believe, in the first round, and we took them out the year we won the championship. But second year, I know we took out some big players. I know we beat the Pacers for us to go against the Pistons. We lost to a championship Pistons squad. Let's not, take away from that. That Pistons squad beat the Lakers when they had Kobe and Shaq. So not to take away from that Pistons squad, shout out to the Pistons,
Yeah, that was a squad.
Yeah, man. Ben Wallace, Rip Hamilton, Chauncey, Tayshaun Prince, Rasheed Wallace. Those are all, big name players, man. Defenders, shooters. And, we lost that team. But, guess what? We came back. We faced them in the same position, and we beat them to go to the fucking finals. And, and that Mavericks team, guess who they beat? They beat another strong-ass Lakers squad. Yep. So to say the Mavericks weren't at our caliber or the Mavericks weren't, they beat the Lakers. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Was it Lakers or Spurs? I don't know. I might be a little all over the place.
One of the two.
It had to be one of the two. Yeah.
I just love that you're acknowledging it, because, man.
Yeah, man.
Shit.
Hey, it's over 12 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Or if not more. And it's just one of those situations where, it just shows the caliber of player he was, man. The understanding that his greatness, even though he had no knees, no cartilage or whatever he didn't have in his knees, he put a fight. He proved everyone wrong. And that's why he's finals MVP on a team that had Shaquille O'Neal, arguably the most dominant basketball players of all time. But he was finals MVP. And Shaq had to understand that it was Wade's time.
Yes, sir.
So shout out to D Wade, man.
We're
going to be doing that constantly throughout today, but shout out D Wade.
Man. Shout out. Today is all about D Wade. Like you said, man, with the whole Shaq and being Superman around these streets, he's got many names. He's a man of many names, and that's
Diesel.
That's when the Flash was born. Yeah. That's when he took us for a ride that we will never, ever, ever forget.
Yo, can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
I want to ask you guys something.
Yeah.
Where were you guys, or do you remember how you reacted when Will Smith brought out Shaquille O'Neal at the VMAs in Miami?
Oh my God. I was sitting on my couch.
There goes the first jersey, yo. Let me say something. every time we get hype, I'm gonna lean back and knock one of these jerseys down to show what level we're getting to. You know what I'm saying? So the first one's down. You know what I'm saying? So we getting in here, bro. We're going. So like, what was that first reaction when you saw? And I remember, bro. I don't know if you guys remember that big, tall, like it was like a giant walking in. He's like, yo, this is a big ass gift, and I can't return it. You know what I'm saying? Where were you guys, bro? And what was the reactions?
Damn.
I was literally on my couch and I was fucking wild, and I fucking got up and I'm like, what the? Yeah. And like that, back then the VMAs for me was dope. I'm not saying it's not dope now, but back in the day, my generation,
it was a different level, different caliber. Yeah, for sure. I agree 100%.
And for me, or for us, especially being like the whole Miami base in South Florida, it's like, yo, that, I mean, not to be biased, but that might be one of the greatest like scenes or intros or pieces of a VMAs I've ever seen.
Facts.
It was perfect.
Yeah, man, it was crazy. It was crazy times, man. Like you said, yeah, but I think I was probably in my room or something watching TV, and then, like you said, VMAs back in the day for us was like, oh, you have to watch the award shows or whatever, and yeah, man, when he came out, I was like, what? Everybody like, bro, I probably was jumping too. I don't even remember, but I was probably jumping and everything. I was like, that's crazy.
Right, man. Yo, at that time, Shaq was the biggest name in sports, man.
Definitely, man.
Man, I got one for you as well. When you're along those lines of where were you or how was your reaction? This might go on into later's top, XYZ.
Yes.
The moment that Dwayne Wade just ran up that court and he just, BAM! Anderson Varejao.
Oh.
Done.
Yeah, man. That one definitely was in the room, fully immersed. Probably because I was fighting with my dad because I can't watch Heat games with him. It's just it's not a good combination when me and my father watch Heat. Like my dad's one of those people that like he's gonna bash him at any, like you don't know he's a fan because he's bashing the team so much. And I'm one of those that I'm like super loyal and like I try to understand everything that's going on and why certain mistakes happen. I'm very understanding. I'm a very I can understand people and deal with with all that shit.
Plus you give good reviews.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm very friendly, man. I'm very friendly and I'm very appreciative of what people do. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. That's why I gave the appreciation speech at the beginning of this to all our fans out there, bro. Because I appreciate y'all, and that's 100%. That's just the way I'm built. And man.
And if a team wants to fire a coach, I mean, you'll give them points like, no, but he's friendly,
Time out, man. I'm not. I'm only gonna touch upon this because today's about the 3. But honestly, I'm not that way when it comes to coaches. Coaches is the one thing I'll probably be the biggest dick about. Okay. Yeah, let me not play, man. Like right now, even seeing the Sixers go for Tyrone Lue, I'm like, bro, you really gonna put the dude that Iverson stepped on as your coach? Like for real? Like, if anything, Elton Brand, bro, what you doing, man? Like, come on, bro. You guys have like a marketability with that moment. That's probably one of the biggest moments in Sixers history. And you telling me you're gonna fucking bring that dude to coach the team? Like, yo, man, get D'Antoni before you do that, bro. Like, come on, man. But I'll leave it at that. I'm not going any further.
I feel you.
My bad for bringing that out.
My bad for bringing that out. I'm sorry, man. Take it easy. Relájate.
Yo, you know that vino get the blood pumping. You know what I'm saying?
He feeling heated. Come
on, bro. Come on. I was here even wiping my sweat, man. I got a little towel, man. You know what I'm saying? Oye, relájate, man. You know what I'm telling you? I ain't no fulano from around the way. You know what I'm saying? There's some Mizzy here, bro. I'm giving him that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, like Shaq used to do at the free throw line.
Hey, bro, and anybody that knew how I play basketball, if I ever played with free throws, I shot that shit like Shaq, bro. Not percentage-wise, I was way better than Shaq.
just the the whole
motion and
the motion.
Hey, beer pong too. Don't forget, those were some clutch-ass shots. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. What about you, Pacho? Do you remember the moment that he freaking just baptized the hell out of Anderson Varejao and just kind of like?
Man, I think I was back from from training and I just finished like taking a shower or whatever, and I was just like, and I saw that thing, man. And I was just like, wow. Like Cause you know me, like I got into basketball like not too early, cause like I came when I was like really young to the United States, and then like basically my sports has always been soccer. So like I knew about all the sports, but not like that. But when I saw that thing, I was just like, okay, like this is another level of like I don't know, being an athlete and shit. Like fucking jump on someone who's like 7 something.
He's a freak.
He's a freak, man. That was crazy to me, man.
Yeah, that's fucking dope, man. And like, you know, one of those like, you know, I'm glad that you said that. Like you being one of those soccer, mostly not really paid attention to basketball and whatnot. And then when we all became friends, it was like this man had no choice but to go out there and ball with us because like, yo, the only thing they're playing is basketball. I might as well get on the court and get those dribbles. And hey, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, real quick, man, Pacho had them dribbles, bro. That's no lie. That's no lie.
Something about a soccer player playing basketball, like, you know, they'll probably be able to like do the whole moves and da-da-da. And like, you know, if they're open, you know, get a nice little 3 here and there and shit. And it's like, okay.
Hey, but like beefs, but no beefs, because, you know, we vegetarian on this. So we don't really want no problems or nothing. But yo, man, hey, no beefs. But them soccer players' defense is very questionable. They out here playing like it's a fucking corner. They're here pinching your sides. They're here pulling your shirt down.
Like,
it's like,
relájate, bro. Like, come on.
Bro, he's just checking it up, man. We don't have to start all this bullshit right now. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
at least wait till I get in the paint. Man. God damn.
You always gotta be intense, man. Always gotta be intensity, man.
I like it. That shit. Hey, that's why you fit like a glove when we used to run those 3-on-3s.
You know what I'm saying? That heat culture in me. I had that heat culture.
Hey, there we go. Hey, man, Butler be playing that soccer. So, you know, hey, shout out Neymar. You feel me? Shout out biggest Puma endorsement contract. You know what I'm saying? This is some big stuff that's happening. So it's like, you know, if you're into the sports, if you're into soccer, if you're into just kicks, like there's a lot of great stuff happening over there at Puma. Shout out to Puma. Yo, shout out to Linning. Shout out to Linning, you know, Wade's signature brand. I know they just released a whole collection over there. Some very funky shoes. Some of them look relating to or looking like the Gary Payton gloves, which I appreciated because I appreciate, you know, that you know, looking back at some of the great kicks we had over the years. So, you know, shout out to Linning, bro. And you know, I know the guy who was saying something earlier, man.
A light bulb just turned on, and I'm like, oh, he went there. Okay.
Address it, bro.
Hey, all right,
address it, bro.
I'm gonna give the people what they want.
Let's go.
So there's an elephant in the room that we're gonna address, and it's just not. So I'm in the West Coast, and it's not in my room, but it's in his room. I have a pair of shoes that are arguably the greatest pair of Dwayne Wade shoes of all time.
I agree with that.
I no longer can fit in because, you know, my foot grew and it sucks because they're the greatest shoe. So out of respect, I was like, damn, I'm not going to be here. What's the best thing to do instead of letting this beautiful shoe collect dust and do all that? I'm like, oh shit. All right. Let me hit up the sneaker con. I know he know a thing or two about shoes and he take care of his shoes. So I'm like, all right, man, I'm gonna be nice, man. This is gonna be like some semi-parting gift because when I come back, we gotta figure out what we're gonna do. But yeah, man, let them know the greatest shoe of Dwayne Wade's shoe game.
So I don't have my pair. Believe it or not, I actually do have this pair of shoe. I just had the FIBA edition, you know, the USA edition, 8.5, still sitting at mom's crib. I gotta pick that one up. You know, still in pretty decent condition. But yes, man. But this one hits differently. It's worn in this one over here. I believe there's a photo in this, you know, going back to his great moments in 06, man. If anybody really knows this shoe, they know it from one particular moment when he did a reverse layup, almost falling down and threw that thing up. Yes, we're talking about the Converse. Wade. We're talking before the Wade, man. When you used to have some very, very nice textured like alligator skin leather on here, and then even on proceeding to the back, bro, like a nubuck suede, bro, you know. And anybody that really knows, man, you know that before there was a Linning logo, there was a 5-star but 5-person, but he repped the 3, and that's D Wade, bro. And anybody that had these shoes also knew that there was a few pairs that had number schemes on them, referring back to some of his greatest moments, the get down, you know, fall down 7 times, get up 8. A lot of great mantras that came from this shoe. So, you know, as we go through the different ideologies and the different Wade moments throughout his career, we definitely have to talk about this signature shoe. And so you guys can see it here, man. I should have brought my FIBAs, but, you know, next time we'll definitely get into a little kick check. So this is just the kick check moment, man. Kick of the day. You know, those Converse ways. Hey, Converse, you talking about retroing some shoes, doing some stuff. You got some great players there in Kelly Oubre and Draymond Green. Hey, man. Why not just say, Wade? You know, I know Wade gonna love this shoe coming back out. So that's not
definitely. Oh,
don't even play about that.
So, yo, Converse, Nike, whoever writing the check over there or creating the ideas, man, we need this one.
Bring it back.
Or maybe he's waiting for that third year being retired. You know, number three.
Man, I would love to see it. I would love us to pay tribute and give Wade his roses while he's here. You know, a lot of great moments happened in that shoe and the shoes to follow. So, you know, the Converse Wade era, that's a great one. Linning Wade era, we appreciate it. Hey, man, you know, we got that Trey wine right there. You know what I'm saying? You know, so like, hey, man, anything that Wade does here, we appreciate. You know, let me just get in the bag real quick, man. The bag real quick. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't by now, man, you know, make sure to, you know, all those fathers in development, fathers that are growing. You know, it's not easy to be a dad out there. I'm a fur father, so you know what I'm saying. Hey, shout out Milo Pierre the Doodle. Hey. Yo, JSG, let them know what the nephew's name is, please. So they can go
you already know Anakin Enrique. You know, check him out at the IG Anakin_the Tri-Bully.
Hey.
Exactly. And, you know, just going off of that, man, being a father, if it's a fur father, if it's a father of your own kids, I'm not trying to compare the two. Everybody has their own perspective on what parenting is. So I'm not trying to offend anybody. I love my little doodle like he's my son. I can't picture loving any.
We prefer fur.
You feel me?
Yeah,
hey, man.
Yeah.
Around these streets, during this time, you know.
And I'm the fun tío, so you know I have no kids, nothing, man. I just visit my nephews, man. I just go visit my nephews.
It's just a little cheaper, but the love and the appreciation is the same if he was a child.
You know what I'm saying? I go, I play with them. You deal with the shit and the piss.
You know, yo, man, and you know, just hey, man, don't forget, you know, pick up the homie's book, man. You know, I'm still reading it. I know JSG, he already finished it. Great read, man. Great. So far from what I've read. So, yeah, man.
I'm glad you threw that out there because I wish I could throw mine out there, but it would be kind of like, oof, because, you know, it's been through some rough times in life, you know, through thick and thin. So, you know, that little exterior of it might not be the prettiest, but just know, great book. I've been through moments with that book, and it definitely gives you insight of like his whole backstory, how he came up, and, you know, just a little bit more about Wade. And it gives you a lot more understanding and appreciation for who he is as a man, as a father, as a figure, as an idol, too many things. But anyways, you were talking about the shoe and a very, very iconic moment that I want to bring up, when he was wearing that shoe and he had the whole like behind the back, you know, reverse just for all the haters and the people that, you know, like to talk shit and stuff. Back in the day, they used to call that, oh, he's so lucky, that lucky shot, this and that. And it's like, bro, he's doing that shit like every other game. That's not luck. Right? He's got the finesse. Like, he's
precision.
About that shit.
That's what it's called. Precision. You know, that's doing that multiple times a day.
Mm-hmm. He was out there doing that a lot. So no luck there.
Hey, man. And it's almost like the pump fake.
Yes.
That pump fake, that's signature Wade next to the Euro step.
Right.
You feel me? Because that pump fake, everyone bid on it. Everyone. Yeah. I don't care how many times Jamal Crawford, you know, any team he played for, the Knicks, whatever, bro, he bid on it. And that's one of the better defenders in the league. And it's one of those things where he pulled that out of you because he's like, yo, I'm going to get him. And I'm going to go up, and this shot might go in too. So it might be a 3-point play.
And then also remember, he was a great blocker too. So, you know, people want to get back at him like, hey, you blocked me, now I'm going to block you. But that pump fake.
My opinion, best blocking guard ever.
Right?
Bold statement of the day. Let me get an air horn. Let me get an air horn. Best blocking guard to ever grace and touch that NBA court. That hardwood.
Not in Wade's house.
I'm sorry. Hey, that comes from the roots. That comes from the Heat culture. Yeah, it's like drawing a damn chart. You feel me? Blocks came from Zoe. Zoe passed that shit on, bro.
Hell yeah.
You know, it's in our DNA. We always have decent blocking squads. Even look at the leading blocker of this past year. Who was it? Somebody of that Heat DNA. Hassan Whiteside. Let's not forget. You know, this culture, it's real. It's real. And I want everyone to recognize now and stop denying that Heat culture is a thing, and it's been a thing, and it's not going to fucking stop.
It will not stop. We are here. We're about that nitty gritty. We're about that unity.
Exactly.
We're about that dog mentality. And
Yes, sir.
I will say, ever since we've come into the league, you know, because we've been around for not the longest, but we've been around for a few years. And I guess you could say our whole history and our upbringing, we've had like a respectable nitty gritty team. And it's like, oh, damn, Miami has a basketball team now. But then when this guy came in 03, bro, he just put Miami Heat basketball on the map. And it's just
Big
like,
facts.
wow,
Big facts.
man.
what a game changer.
I mean, like it happened to me, man. Like I tell you, I didn't watch basketball, like or football or baseball, and then you know that run with Wade and Shaq, man, made me like become a fan of basketball, Heat culture, everything, man. I mean, yeah, you can say I was probably bandwagon, but I mean, coming from a different country where that sport like wasn't like a main sport.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what Wade did, man. He got me
That's
into
amazing
basketball.
that he has the influence to be able to do
Yeah,
that
man.
shit, to bring in viewers from different walks of life and just be
Exactly.
like, damn, I respect your grind, your hustle. I fuck with you. This is now my team. That's
And then,
more than respectable.
yeah, definitely, man. And he showed like, you know, even like he has like errors and stuff. Like he showed that he's a human, man. Like, you know, like,
Hell yeah.
hey, you're a superstar, and then whatever this happens, and then you're gonna become errors. You're gonna have overcome shit. That, bro, that's what he does, man. So yeah, man, he's a clutch guy.
So one thing I'm glad you said, and you know, we're obviously today's all about Wade, and we're gonna keep coming back to Wade every time. But one thing I do want to address, and I feel like you know, I'm glad you mentioned it because it's something that I feel like a lot of people speak about, and you know, there's not like some fair ground that we can agree on, and I want to bring that to the light, and I think we should come up with like an understanding and you know, a better way to determine what a bandwagon is. Because real quick, I do want to say one thing, because you know, you were saying you're bandwagoning, but are you bandwagoning when honestly your origins, like, you know, as far as where you were born and where you were raised for till a certain time, there's a certain time in life where the mental development, I feel like you have a more of an understanding, you have more of appreciation, you really determine what you like. Usually there's like a period where you're kind of liking shit that like parents might throw at you, friends might throw at you. But there's a certain period where your mind develops and it's like, this is what I like. And like, you know, you being originated out of South Florida, I feel like it's not bandwagon when you want to support a team that you locally see a lot, you know, like, what do we consider bandwagons? Because even though you're hopping on the hype, like, let me admit something here. You know what I'm saying? My true love for the Marlins, it always started with my grandfather. But the moment I understood what the Marlins were and what it meant to win a ring and what the playoffs meant was when we won the title in 03.
True.
Can I consider myself a bandwagon fan? No, man. I was emotionally involved. That was always my team. And even with the Heat, you know, like, if we want to really get into it, I have no problem admitting this, bro. I'm a real one. I don't give a shit. My squad, probably like before I was like 10 years old, was the fucking 76ers, bro. Allen Iverson hit different. And, you know, we're all going back to episode 3, the 3. You know, he was the one that inspired our version of the 3. So it's one of those situations where it's like, what is bandwagon? You know, because at the end of the day, Miami was always my squad. And when everything started to hit, just so happened the year that I got into basketball heavy was the year we drafted Wade, and everything made sense from there on. But I can't call you a bandwagon in that case, because it's like, bro, at the end of the day, if you were to get into basketball, what was going to be your team? Probably, you know, at that
like
point.
You said, it could have been the Sixers, could have been the Lakers with Kobe Bryant.
Exactly.
Could have been like a bunch of
R.I.P.,
teams.
by the way, R.I.P.
R.I.P. to the Mamba.
To the GOAT. But no, yeah, like I feel you. Yeah, like it's just like, you know how people might say like, oh, because they were on the winning side right then at that time, and it's like, no, man, it's just something that I don't know. That team clicked, and then just like you said, man, I always rep teams from South Florida, so I guess
exactly
he was meant to be.
So let me just, because there's such a negative stigma attached to that. Pacho, you ain't no bandwagon fan. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have to
like, you feel
one.
me? Yeah, you know, there's such a negative stigma, and you know, I just don't appreciate that. Like, I do understand there's bandwagons, bro. Of course.
Yeah. Definitely.
You know, you have individuals where you look at, and I'm not throwing shots in any way. It's just like the way you're swinging for different squads and different that's and different this. You know, like we look at Drake, we look at Lil Wayne. You know, Lil Wayne is someone that's so Louisiana, but you're telling me you ain't a Saints fan, you're a Green Bay fan. It just brings a lot of things into question because I don't understand the correlation. I don't understand where, you know, someone that we have on this podcast, JSG, that's you would assume for radio and everything, he would be a Dolphins fan, but he's not because he has that origins that his dad was a Cowboys fan. So, you know, I don't want to attack anybody without knowing because I don't know if Weezy's pops was a Packers fan or whatever, but you know, ultimately what I'm saying is I see that as bandwagon. I see like the individuals that you see here a lot that are born and raised in South Florida or Florida and they're here rooting for the Patriots. Like all I can think is like you're just a fan of winning, which there's nothing wrong with, you know, no beef, we vegetarian on this. But, you know, I just see you only liking this team because they win. And that's not how I'm motivated. I stick there through thick and thin, even though I might not watch the games because I have some better shit to do. And, you know, sadly, that's what happens with the Marlins because those games, they don't move fast. They're kind of like slow and
it gets tough sometimes.
Exactly. So I don't take away from myself as a Marlins fan because at the end of the day, when the times come and it's like time to, you know, stand up for your team, I'm here, bro. Look what I'm repping. You know what I'm saying? As far as do I watch every game, it might not happen always because, life is busy and lives are hard. You know, times are hard. So at the end of the day, but I cannot stand here and let you call yourself a bandwagon fan because in my honest opinion, you're not one.
Thank you, Mizi.
Yeah, that was a shit. I like that. That was great. That was great. And back to somewhat piggyback, I guess you could say. Like you said, man, since the time that you came here, you know, you saw this, him, that, everything, and you just were like, all right, I'm about that. I think this is my squad. I'm gonna stick with that. And I don't know exactly what year it started, but from then to now, we've had some fucking struggles, and you've been there through the struggles.
True.
So it's like, hey, man.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is cameos. You can catch us on that Heat big screen. You know what I'm saying? These three right here, you can catch them on the big screen. You know what I'm saying?
Don't tell them about the big screen. Back in our day, you know, those Heat games and Marlins games.
Back in our day, the three of us would be getting upgraded seats off of our fit.
Ooh, the most unluckiest lucky 13s in the history of lucky and unlucky. All I'm gonna say.
Hey, man. Leading lucky 13s. Shout out Wade. You know, you got us. We bought that for sure.
Locked in, swipe. I think me and Omizzy were kind of like, oh shit, you saw? Yeah, swipe.
Hey, shout out to Florida International University. I was in class buying those just to make sure they were purchased, and then we drove home to pick up the pacho and head back to AAA. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. I miss those, man. This quarantine got me missing.
This quarantine, man. But what do you guys think is gonna happen now, though? Like, you know that now they say the Florida is completely open. Do you think like we're gonna have sporting events that we can go to?
The bubble for basketball is done. Dolphins has already been having fans out there. Baseball, I think at this point they're gonna finish the season without fans.
You think so?
You know, yeah, and I think at this point it's just, you know, like I was looking at Dolphins tickets the other day. They were looking around like $70. I might maybe do a Dolphins game by the end of the season, but if you're a real sporting event fan, I would just say to wait till 2021 and, you know, really get the appreciation when everything is like settled.
I'm like that too with like the soccer team with the Inter Miami. I mean, I'm just like, I would love to go to one game, definitely go see the new stadium, but man, I can't wait for next season.
Yeah, because I think Orlando's allowing fans, so it's easily like a drivable game.
But it's just like I can't wait till next season to like, you know, feel that whole atmosphere of like everybody there.
Hell yeah! There's nothing like a nice sporting event.
Yeah,
get reckless with a couple purchases here and there if you have
to.
Hey man, but can I say something? I've never been to a real soccer event. I've only been to like second division, like what is it, Miami FC?
I think so, yeah.
But bro, those are still lit.
Yeah, man.
You know, it's like, and I went to the lowest of the lowest for soccer, and that shit was lit. So I cannot wait to see what a real soccer game will be like.
Definitely, man. It will be. I think like it's been like a while that people have been waiting for this, and now that it's like official, it's like, oh man, people are gonna go crazy. I think.
Nice shit, man. And then I would just want to shout out, you know, right behind you have the hat, man.
Oh, yes,
hey, Inter Miami, you know, we want to show some love.
Here,
Miami soccer team, you know what I'm saying?
We here.
Right?
Let's go.
Hey, man.
Shout
out. Let me just
man.
keep it. I want to keep it real 1 second, though. I said all that because I want to put the appreciation for it. Give the good news first, but then the bad news. I need a fresher jersey, bro.
Ooh,
right? I can't be.
Where's that pink jersey, man?
He hit the nail on the
Shots
coffin on
fired.
that one.
Bah,
Yeah.
bah, bah.
Come
know what I'm
Adidas, you need to
saying?
step up your game, man.
Step it up. I don't know who's in
Come
charge
on.
there with the whole,
Hey.
coordinating the colors.
Bro,
and
you
the
telling me we got
designs,
Mr. H&M himself?
right?
And you telling me we're getting the basics?
Come on.
You know what I'm
Mike.
saying?
Come on.
Come on, man.
Come on.
We need some heat. We need some pico, some pique, a little spice.
Yo, let's go around real quick. I just want to hear y'all. Who do you think our sponsor will be moving forward? Because we'll definitely have a sponsor. So, or who would you prefer to see? Better yet.
That's
Man,
a tough one for me.
that's a tough one
I'm
to
not
pick
even gonna
one.
play with you.
Okay, hey man, I don't even gotta say no time, bro. Yo, I want that Goya. Give me that Goya, son. Let's keep this shit as South Florida and Hispanic as possible.
Sedanos,
Goya
some Sedanos.
in the front. Navarro, bro. I don't do the Sedanos, bro.
Whatever you do, just make
Navarro,
it
bro.
like that pink. Just turn
Right?
the color to
Vicky's Bakery.
Hey. Let me get some pastelitos with some tequeños, my dog.
Right? Come on, man.
Facts. Shit,
Con
that's
jugo de
great.
mamey. Con jugo de mamey.
Yo, shout out Inter Miami,
Shout
man.
out Inter
Oh,
Miami.
man.
Yo, what would you have guys done if Higuain made that fucking bicycle kick?
Oh my
That
god,
would've
bro. I
been
was watching
great.
it with Pops. Bro. I fucking I screamed the shit out. I was like, oh shit. And I was like, oh damn. I was like,
It was
Would have been
Even
like,
my
yes,
pops-
greatness
even my
is
pop
upon
was
us.
like, and I was like, shit. Damn.
See,
bro,
that's
it
what I
would've been
hate about soccer, bro. That's what I hate about soccer. Is you get all excited and it's shit.
Yeah.
Or sometimes you get all excited and it's like offsides and it's like, oh fuck. It's like yo, they even scored anyways. I went ahead and got that shit, bro.
Shit, no, I feel you. It's a different taste of sport,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, it's one of those like I feel like emotions wise, it can be like super chill and then you get a super spike and it's like blood pressure,
definitely.
blood pressure,
Definitely, bro.
blood pressure.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
It's like
Especially like those games that they say they go to extra time or penalties and shit like that, and you just like, and if your team is there, you're like, oh my god, or like, oh yeah, definitely, bro. Like not even like it's like
Right?
your heart is just going crazy, bro.
Let's just say, man, Dwayne Wade and the Heat have had way too many of those.
Come on,
Hey,
man.
my blood pressure a little bit high, like,
Oh, yeah.
relájate.
I
calm
just had a
down.
cafecito. I just had a cafecito.
I know
Oh,
we the Heat, but oye,
Pero-
mérmele la temperatura, por favor.
facts, man. Facts, man. And,
Oh man! But going
You
back
know-
to Wade and shoes, what about that collab? I mean, not collab, but I guess like when he was signing the Jordan, that was kind of crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was an
dude.
epic moment. Like, good for him. He got to do
Right?
that and be a part of that.
I mean,
Yeah, definitely. If you want to get into the Jordan and Wade era, there was a lot of shoes, but there was one in particular that was a super hype shoe that I remember waiting in line for when the Big Bang, LeBron's released, the Galaxies released, the foam posits during that whole crazy era when the whole Galaxy foams and all that. There was other shoes that released, and I was in that line, bro. I remember the Kobe's dropped too. But there was a special edition, if I'm not mistaken. I'm probably gonna slaughter this, and to all my sneaker heads out there, you guys are gonna kill me, and I'm sorry. I know it was a Jordan 1 for sure. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was the Dave White's Jordan 1s. The shoe had like accents of red, accents of blue, with this like super crazy like I don't know. It was a crazy ass shoe, and Wade was like one of the front people like that was rocking it and promoting it for that All-Star game. And bro, it was a great era, man. If you witnessed that Wade in the candy cane 14s, Wade in some just unbelievable shoes. I believe we had Q Rich, Quentin Richardson during that time, and he was a heavy Jordan player as well. So it was a dope time, man. It was a dope time. Shout out Michael Beasley as well, man. That was a pretty nice squad. Sean Marion.
That was a fun time, let's just say.
Yeah,
Yep.
for sure. And one thing I just want to say, and this is like, we're gonna come back to the heavyweight stuff, but just not to overlook the individuals that make a great person, and that is the Wade family overall, man. I want to give a shout out to Mama Wade and Papa Wade. His sisters that played such a pinnacle part in his upbringing and how he made it to the league. And let's not, overlook behind every great man, there's a great woman. Shout out Gabrielle Union Wade. His sons and daughters, Zaire, Zaya, and Kavia, and Xavier. And you can't forget about his nephew's son, Day, great family dynamic. Yep. And behind every great individual, there's always some form of a family culture. I feel like, sometimes even if you feel like you lost it or you didn't have it, it's still in there somewhere, and those roots definitely go on. And shout out to the Wade family overall.
Hell yeah! Shout out to the Wade family. Shout out to Team Wade. It's funny that you mentioned that, because it's just, bro, it's it's always Wade, the name on the back of his jersey, so you just think of Wade. But behind that Wade, there's just everyone involved, like the family, his team, the people around him, the people he works with, and it's just like they all played a crucial part in, like, bringing this guy to light and, like, just taking him to where he is today. And, like, with that being said, we have a couple little honorable mentions that we try to do here and there. And since you touched upon the family side of things, I'm gonna touch upon more of, like, the business / friends and type of side of things. Mm-hmm. And people at Team Wade, like the Lisa Josephs, the Bobby Metellus, and, like, shout out to Life Brand. They're a big brand that I want to say started around 2013. They've been in the game for now 7 years, and they're out here doing their thing. And then shout out to Mike's Life, man, because I had the privilege of being able to be an intern for him at the time in FIU. And it's just, like, cool to see the way people move, the way they, like, take care of their own and just go about their business. And, I respect that, brother. And everyone on Life Brand, because, it's a group of you guys, so I don't know everybody. So you guys are doing something good. And I know you guys had a nice part of, like, the whole Wade thing. And good for you guys, man, because it's just great seeing people, like normal people, that could just put themselves in a position to be successful with someone and just do their thing. And I respect that.
No, yeah, man, definitely. Like you were saying, also, like, it shows, like, how the family is important for the players, and then also, like, the way he was raised. Because, I mean, he comes from the hood in Chicago to making over here, and then supporting locally, and then helping people out with, like, brands and stuff like that. So it's just, like, shows you that it's even more than a sports, like they say, like, even more than an athlete. I mean, he shows, like, everything goes around. I mean, like, you start from your basketball career to taking care of your family, the support from your family, the building his own brand and everything. So it's, like, shows you a lot, man. Shows you a lot.
And that shows, hey, man, like everything you guys, just to reiterate and just to speak highly of a great man, followed by a great organization and team of people that help him out. Like, that's the reason why he made it on Times Magazine. I think it was 100 most influential people, man. Him and his wife, both of them. That's a power couple. That's a power duo. And shout out to everyone involved in the Wade team, from the stylist through his lending partnerships and his family, and everything else going on with that. Just want to give a shout out to y'all. And one thing, just to transition from there, man. We're talking about individuals that help make Wade great. Well, why don't we talk about, hey.
Oh, damn.
Should we make it a top 5 or should we make it a top 10? You guys tell me. But pretty much what we're going to get into now is the players that help make Wade who he was, or create these moments that will last in our heads forever. And, we're going to talk about Wade's top teammates. Yes, D Wade's top teammates. Now, the question is, top 5 or top 10?
Oh, man. All right, let's see. I'm down to go with a 10.
Ooh. 10? Okay.
Do a 10s?
I'm about, majority rules. So, if you guys want to go 5, I'm down for 5.
Well, I'm bad with names, so
it's all good, man. We got
every single name.
We all here together.
Okay.
All right, let's hit a 10, man.
All right, let's run it. No particular order except for one, but
no particular order, and repeats.
And repeats, yeah, for sure.
Oh, so we can have repeats? Okay.
No, we can.
Yeah, we can. Okay,
yeah,
gotcha. Okay.
So I think just to benefit all our listeners out there, let's try to get out the ones that we most likely know are common, like mutually amongst the three of us, so we can get those out the way.
I like that.
All right? So it's fair to say, we're putting LeBron in that conversation.
Yes, sir. We're gonna put LeBron in that conversation.
Yep.
We're gonna put the great Chris Bosh in that conversation.
Hold on, let me just write these down so I could not,
Yeah.
But yeah, no, definitely the LeBron, the Bosch. And
LeBron,
before we
Bosch.
even go on to any names, I probably have to put him at the top of the list because it all started in
I,
'03.
I, I
Mr.
was saving
Udonis
him for
Haslem.
later. Yeah, I was saving him
Yeah,
for a little bit later. But yeah,
for
Yeah.
sure.
definitely,
I thought you
definitely
were gonna go with
Haslam.
one, but okay.
I was working my way down there. I was gonna put Haslam at 3 for a reason because it's 3 for
Got
3.
you.
But
Got you.
you know,
Three. He's at 3.
yeah, man, Haslam's the easy one just for the longevity and the loyalty that
Yep.
you don't put somebody as the godfather of your child if you're not
Yeah.
honestly close to him. So
Definitely.
Facts.
he is the godfather of Kavya Wade, and with him
I
it
agree
hits a
with
little
that.
bit different, man. And one thing I want to say is like as far as the brotherhood, there's 3 individuals in the game that I felt like they kept a very strong brotherhood amongst the 3 of them because they kind of all came in around the same time, and that was Wade, Udonis Haslem, and Darrell Wright. And I feel like in a sense, that those 3, the relationship they had can be seen with us.
True.
Because even though you might have 2 that stuck around together while the other one was traveling around, ultimately at the end of the day, the 3 come back together and they're still brothers. And that's one thing that I feel like the 3 of us at the IND3CISION here, we represent a brotherhood like that. And we draw a lot of inspiration from that brotherhood that was presented by those 3 individuals there. So shout out to those 3. We'll round up a top 4, but before we get into the list, we'll throw Darrell right in there too, just for the brotherhood
throw him in
aspect.
there for the whole brother aspect. And I love that you brought that up because for the people out there, because he's saying all that and it's very true. Just consider us the broke man version of that brotherhood right there.
Right? Hey man. Hey, what I got
we out
right
here. We out here. We're starting from zero.
Hey man. That's the flow right there, That's a new logo that you're gonna see coming up soon, man. So don't, we're not gonna stress that today. Today is all about Wade. But
in due time, everything will come.
Exactly, man. So let's start it from number 5, and we'll work our way down to the top 10.
All right, number 5.
All right.
You gentlemen can take the stand on this one.
You gonna go, Mizi?
I'll go just for the sake of probably locking in one more number that would have been a crucial part of the top 5 is, in my eyes, Mr. Heat himself before D Wade, and that's Alonzo Mourning, who arguably could be a big player in how his blocking game developed and how
I'll give you that too. I'll give you that
perspective for Heat basketball, and Heat culture.
Yep. So yeah, I'll have to say the same. So we're locking that one together, all of us.
Yeah,
lock that one in.
So we'll round up the 5. So pretty much we're gonna do a top 5. 5 to 10.
Right.
5 to 10, maybe 15, 20.
These are essentials.
And
we'll
see how it goes. There's too many great ones. Since we're playing with the bigs, and it was such a crucial, integral part of our first championship. Hey, and he delivered on his promise.
Sure.
So I respect that. No hate on my end. Sir Diesel himself, Mr. Shaq.
Take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that one as well, man. I'm gonna take that one as well.
All right. So then I guess I'm gonna go with the next one. I'm gonna say Eddie House.
Ooh, Eddie House. Okay.
Ah, okay.
Oh, see, for all those people that might want to like talk this and that, hey, he knows some players. So,
yeah, right.
Be about that life.
It's the 06 life, man. That's the team that got me.
Bro. Hey, man. He's gonna go with Eddie House. This is number 6. Yeah, man. I'm probably gonna have to. I'm gonna have to give it to a player that I feel like gave Wade the nitty gritty torch. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, okay.
And that's gonna be someone special, man. Muslim brother of mine. Salam Aleikums. Karan Butler, man.
Oh,
shout out to him.
Yeah, put him on there. I have to
put him on. Yeah, definitely.
He was like the one, because he was a year before, so he was like that guy, and he's like, all right, Wade, come with me. I'm gonna give you the way. Sucks that we didn't get to like see that shit go further.
I know, man.
Definitely, yeah. Butler got to put in Karan Butler, the first Butler.
The first, probably.
Was it the first Butler?
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Rashul came later.
Got it.
R.I.P. By the way.
R.I.P.
Rashul Butler.
All right, Gaio, who you got next?
All right, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go a little modern just to get the modern one out of the way because such a freaking huge piece to this day and age team success. And they got to experience something together and play together. And I think he literally took Wade's role from last year and was able to get that torch and be like, all right, I got you, brother. Go do you.
Okay.
The team's in good hands. And Sir Dragon himself. I got to put the Dragon in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna steal that one.
I mean, it's just like to me, he's like too new.
Oh, I get you for sure, for sure.
So I'm probably gonna go with white chocolate.
Oof.
Ooh,
Put him on
okay.
the list after that.
So Pacho, where you at? You at 9?
I think I'm a 9. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see.
And I stole his, and I'm probably gonna steal that one. So I'm probably
Yeah.
okay. I think I'm one behind you guys because you
Yeah, I
put
got
Eddie
9.
Howe.
I got 9. Yeah.
Yeah. So
7, 8. So are you and me at 8?
I think he's an 8.
Oh, hold on, technical difficulty. All right, so you and me are at 8, right?
yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think we're at 8. Pacho's at
9.
9. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
All right. So let's
Let's get to
last
9.
yeah, let's catch up real quick, and then we can
For sure.
finish.
I'm
10
done with
strong.
that. Let's go. All right. So Gallo, who you got?
Oof. All right, let me think.
Throwing the ball at you, man. Come on.
All right, I'm gonna do another modern just because I don't want to leave out not to leave out any other names because there's so many. So we could really do like a 30 if we wanted to, but because it's like the transitioning of Wade leaving, getting the keys and all that, I gotta say Mr. Bam Adebayo, man. Especially it being year 3 for him and being in the finals, he could be the first one since Wade to replicate the same thing. I gotta give it to Bam.
Okay. I'll give you that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
All right,
All
Omizi.
right, man. So let me hit number 9. All right, man. Just, generations. So many decades of basketball. Wade pretty much did 2 decades of basketball for the Heat, so it's like it's been a long time. Someone I want to say, sadly, it didn't evolve in what it should have been.
Mm-hmm.
But God only knows if time was given. And, we didn't have an opportunity to win now. I want to give Michael Beasley a special shout out in there. Coming in.
Easy.
Yeah, being I'm pretty sure he was Wade's rookie that year too. And, there was a lot of promising moments. Just sadly, certain things don't pan out the way they should. And then we had different, we just had a different game plan moving forward. Like there was a lot of trade talks moving into those years. There was a lot of conversations of even the Heat getting Allen Iverson. And different talks like that, but it ended up being LeBron, Bosh, and things happen. We couldn't follow through on that one. That was a great draft pick, a high draft pick.
It sucks. We tried multiple times.
We tried, and we could have had Russell Westbrook, but we tried
twice.
And but
Hey,
Beasley still gets a lot of love, man. And
yeah, I respect
even though those were really rough times. If you guys know about the Diawaras, if you guys know about the Blunts, if you guys know about those players, the Jermaine O'Neals, the Marions, it was not easy times for Miami basketball, but it was still fun to watch. So shout out to Michael Beasley.
Yeah, we had moments, good or bad.
Exactly. All right, so we reached number 10.
Who's
gonna kick it? 10. Who's gonna start it?
Dale, Pacho.
Oof. Okay. I'm gonna go with Ray Allen.
Ooh, you damn not. Yeah, you got it. Jesus. Arguably our greatest shooter of all time. He got that ring with us. I thank you so much, Jesus Shuttlesworth, as well. Right. For those that didn't know, he got game.
Exactly, man.
Yeah, man, Ray Allen. Yeah, glad you said it. That's it for me.
Omizi, number 10.
Man, number 10. Because we're keeping it Heat. If we were doing all around, I would actually thrown Jimmy Butler in there because I think the brotherhood they developed was really strong, and to see it continue. But since we're keeping it Heat-based, man, so many players, man.
Unless you want to do after this top
15,
5 of just
20,
teammates.
25.
Right? Nah, man, I think we're gonna have to. Let's keep it at 10.
Yeah,
just because Marlins, they deserve some love right now. So
yeah, for sure.
We're gonna
minutos.
Right, we're gonna wrap it up so we can proceed to that. So if I had to go with a number 10, man. Give me a second, man. Give me a second, because there's just so many names that are like rushing through my head right now. It's like when you're like the beach and you see all those little like swarm of fishes like go by you. It's like. Let me try to grab one, but
we need that sound effect like dun 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 dun.
Right.
Dun, dun.
Right. Straight up, man.
Well, Mitzi, would you like to phone a friend? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm about to, man. I'm about to. Or I just need to run some tape, but man. All right,
It's
so
just like,
whatever. I'm gonna go. You know, because we're doing personal favorite teammates,
all right.
and one person that I would just say that I'm happy that Wade helped get a ring. I'm happy to say that he got to play with Wade because he had the best defense in the league. Some people might refer to him as the glove. I would throw Jay Will in there, but I'm gonna take a step back because I love Jay Will, and Jay Will is like on a different caliber. He's one of my all-time favorite point guards. He's on that list, you know, right after the Dragon and all that for Heat teams. But I'm gonna go with somebody that I enjoyed to play. I'm enjoyed to see that that one year when they lost with the Lakers to the Pistons, he had an opportunity to come with us when Karl Malone, you know, decided to retire. And, you know, Gary Payton, bro, like your defense, I know that rubbed off on Wade, and I know you gave him tips, and I know that played a role into why he is one of the greatest defending guards, one of the greatest, steals as far as guards. And, you know, shout out to Gary Payton, bro. And that was a special play, number 20.
Just put it in the bag. Yeah, I like that one. That was a good one, man.
That was a good one. That was a good
See, there's
pick,
too
yeah.
many. It's so hard. It's like, who do I pick?
You don't want to leave
man.
people out, man.
Yeah.
I don't know why the name Capono was coming in my head for like a second.
Right? Oh, Cook? Oh, no. Wait. It's like, what?
I was
All
thinking
these names?
Capono. I was thinking Posey. I was all over the place.
Yeah,
I
there's
don't know
too
why I was
many.
just
There's
thinking
too
about
many.
3-point shooters. That
James Jones.
James Jones.
Yeah.
Bro, great players, man. You know what, man? I might. God, man, I really want to throw Shane Battier in there too, but I was like, you know, he hurt his shoulder, so
Even though,
you know, asterisk, man.
you did your all shall be forgiven. You know, you did your, you know, you
Right.
helped us throughout those years, so I guess it's cool. No,
Right.
it's cool. No beef. Speaking.
Hey, and shout out Chris Quinn on our coaching staff too.
Yes,
you know?
Chris Quinn, man.
Man, that's
Chris.
crazy, man.
Crazy.
But yeah, man, you know. All right, you guys. It is the end of episode 3 of the Indecision. We hope you appreciate it. We're going to leave you all with a final few statements. First off, I just want to say, make sure to get out there and vote. It's a very crucial year, especially, you know, seeing the debate yesterday, seeing these two white old men bickering. You know, it's just not a good look, man. And, you know, America, we got to do our part. And even though, like, in the past years, there's been some, you know, questionable outcomes, you know, let's just play our part. You know, we can only do so much, you know, as far as what we can do. And, you know, hopefully everything turns out positive. And, you know, moving forward, I would love to see this country, you know, hit a new rank, hit a new journey, try to become a better America, not make America great again, but just become a better America. And, you know, as far as D Wade in episode 3, man, Wade, we just want to let you know, man, we're extremely influenced by everything you've done. You've been a major role model for a lot of us since we were children. Now we're here as grown men, and just, you know, we want to show you our appreciation, the appreciation for the number 3, number 9 when you were in the Olympics and when you played for the Cavaliers. And, you know, we never forget everything you've done for us. D Wade, you know, this one's for you. Episode 3, Omizzi, the Sneaker Con, out.
Yeah, man. Like you said, first of all, make sure everybody votes, man. Make sure your word is heard. If you want changes, that's the only way you do it. And like you said, man, a special episode for us, episode number 3, Dwayne Wade. I mean, basically talk about how this athlete, superstar, everything, family man has influenced us. So it's like I said, man, we respect him, we salute him, Florida's GOAT, and yeah, man, I'm Pacho, I'm out.
Yep, just like they said, let your voices be heard. Now's the time. Put in your vote. Do what you got to do. But yeah, back to Wade. With that being said, man, where do I even start? Where do I begin? Where do I end? But you are literally Miami's GOAT. You are our Michael Jordan. We love you. We respect you. We admire you. We salute you, brother. What you've done has been one of the greatest things that we've been able to witness. And yeah, man, just seeing that level of happiness that you've reached, considering where you started, especially like, let's say, reading your book or knowing about you, what you've been through, it's fucking great, man. Keep doing you. And now I can finally accept like you leaving us. And I appreciate, you know, I can respect that, man, because you left us in such a good situation and we're here now. And yeah, so with that being said, from Robbins, Illinois, 6'4" guard. Ladies and gentlemen, Dwayne Wade, and the rest was history. El Gallo out.